If you're planning your next trip across Europe and wondering about the best way to stay connected without the trouble of switching SIM cards in every country, then this video is for you. Because in today's video, we're going to talk about one of the best eSIM options for your next trip to Europe, Saily eSIM. I've actually used it myself while traveling through multiple countries in Europe, as well as a few others, and it made staying connected way easier. So I'll go over how it works, the different plans and pricing, and of course the pros and cons. So by the end of this video, you'll know if Saily eSIM is the right fit for your next trip. And if you do want to try it out, I've also got a 15% off discount code for you. Just type in GVU Tech when you download the Saily app or visit their website. That said, let's get right into it. Alright, so if you haven't heard of Saily eSIM yet, it's actually backed by Nord Security, the same company behind NordVPN, one of the biggest names in online privacy. Saily was designed to make mobile data simple for travelers. So instead of swapping out SIM cards in every country or dealing with expensive roaming fees, you just download the app, pick a plan for the region that you're visiting, like Europe, and get connected right away. It works in over 200 countries, and what's especially nice for Europe is that you can cross borders without needing to change anything. You install it once, and that's it. It just keeps working wherever you go. Not only that, but Saily also includes some helpful extras like an ad blocker, virtual location routing, and encrypted connections. So not only do you stay connected, but you also get some added security while browsing or using public Wi-Fi on the go. So once you download the Saily app, getting started is actually super quick. All you do is open the app, choose your region like Europe, pick the amount of data that you want, and then download the eSIM directly to your phone. And that's it. You don't need to go to a store or mess with any physical SIM cards. And what's really helpful is that you only need to install the eSIM once. You're not switching anything when you cross borders. So whether you start your trip in Paris, head to Rome, then hop on over to Greece, it just keeps working the entire time without any interruptions. It also connects you to high-speed local networks in every country, so you don't have to worry about bad service just because you're traveling. And if your phone supports 5G, you'll be able to get that too, depending on the area. Plus, if you ever run low on data, you can top up right inside the app. No new installation or activation needed. Now that's all well and good, but how much does it all cost? Saily has affordable eSIM plans that fit different travel needs. If you're just going on a short trip, there's a 1 GB plan that costs just under $5 and lasts for 7 days, which is perfect for light use like maps, texts, and emails. For longer stays, you've got a 3 GB plan for around $12 and a 5 GB plan for about $19, and both are valid for 30 days. These are great if you want to scroll on social media, look things up, or check train schedules without worrying too much about data. There's also a 10 GB plan for around $36, which covers heavier use like streaming or uploading photos while you travel. And if you're planning to be away for a while, the 50 GB plan is available for just under $96 and lasts for 90 days. So you're totally covered. On top of that, they offer an unlimited plan for just under $50 for 15 days, with 5 GB of high-speed data every day. After that, your speed slows down a bit, but it resets daily, so you're always connected without needing to think about running out of data. And so compared to roaming fees or running around trying to buy SIM cards in every country, Saily is just easier and way more affordable. And if you want to try it out, make sure to use my code GVUTech at checkout for a 15% off discount when you download the app or visit their website. Alright, so after traveling through a bunch of different countries in Europe, I got a pretty good feel for how Saily actually performs on the go. And I have to say, I was impressed. Not just with the connection itself, but with the little extras that made the experience smoother and honestly, a lot more secure. One of the first things I noticed was how long my data lasted. Usually when I travel, I burn through my plan way faster than expected. But with Saily, the ad blocker really helped. I wasn't wasting data on pop-up ads, background autoplay videos, or other stuff I didn't even want. Everything felt cleaner, pages loaded quicker, and I didn't feel like my data was being drained unnecessarily. The web protection and virtual location features were also super useful, especially when I was hopping between public Wi-Fi at airports, cafes, and hotels. It just gave me peace of mind knowing I had that extra layer of protection. And the virtual location feature even helped me access some apps I normally use at home, which was a nice bonus when I wanted to relax after a long day. Another thing I appreciated was how easy it was to keep track of my data. I got notified when I was getting closer to the limit, and topping up took literally a few taps in the app. I never had to worry about running out or figuring out a new plan mid-trip. And when it came to speed and connection quality, Saily really held up. Whether I was using Google Maps in Rome, posting photos from the streets of Paris, or video calling family while in Greece, the connection was super reliable. No buffering, no weird lag, and no random disconnections like I've had with some other services. But to be completely honest, there are a couple of things to keep in mind, as no service is perfect. For example, Saily is data only, so you'll need to use messaging apps like WhatsApp or FaceTime for calls and texts. But honestly, that's how most of us communicate anyway these days, so it's really not a big deal. The other thing is that you need to make sure that your phone supports eSIMs, which most newer smartphones do, but it's worth checking before you buy it. Overall, using Saily across Europe made things so much easier for me. It kept me connected, saved me money, and gave me peace of mind with its privacy features. All without the usual stress of dealing with SIM cards in every country. Alright, so to wrap this all up, if you're planning a trip to Europe and want a reliable, easy way to stay connected, without constantly switching SIM cards or paying crazy roaming fees, I'd definitely recommend giving Saily a try. It's super simple to set up, works seamlessly across different countries, and honestly saved me a lot of time, stress, and data on all of my trips in the past year. What's great is that you don't have to worry about losing service when crossing borders, and those added features like the ad blocker and web protection are especially helpful when you're using public Wi-Fi, or just trying to make your data last longer. So, if you're looking for an easy way to stay connected throughout your entire trip, I really think Saily is worth checking out. And don't forget, if you want to try it out, you can use my discount code GVUTech at checkout to get 15% off of your plan when you download the Saily app or visit their website. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you figure out if Saily is the right option for your next trip. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.